So
Alright, we're starting up. Hey guys, sorry it took so long. It took a while to get everything figured out with Roll20 on Varian's side, and then we needed to download the D&D handbook because Tim's not here still. Surprise. So let's see. Races. Okay, so using ability scores. If I go to my character, fucking feats. What?
blame that on Tim.
He would.
Yes, he would.
Characters. Riva. Character sheet. Badassery.
So yeah, Varion, you said you wanted to be a magic user. Do you want any ability to fight in melee, or do you want to be pure spellcaster?
Give me just a second here. I'm perusing the handbook. I was kind of hoping it'd open up in the Adobe Reader instead of a...
No, it was just a torrent that I got because if you want to pay for it, it's expensive.
Yeah.
What you gave me ended up being a PDF file.
Yeah, he was looking at Adobe Reader to where you can actually click on its linkable stuff in there instead of just being a purely like JPEG PDF type thing.
I know exactly which one this one is. This one's the really buggy one, which you have to go, I believe, 6 pages ahead of what it tells you in the contents. It was a pain in the ass. Also, how do I sound?
All right. Hey, look, there's the Wikia. Wikia.
Yes. I do allow some stuff in the wiki.
Well,
However,
because
like I said,
it's the D&D 5th edition wiki, and it has it to where personalization, alignments, languages, and so your classes, you can go through there and say, all right, Warlock. I'll pull it up on.
Well, the Wikia actually it mostly has homebrew, unless you're looking at a different one that I don't know of.
This is just D&D 5th edition. I got it up on the screen on the stream, so if you wanted to look on there.
All right, give me a second. Oh, okay, yeah.
Here, I'll post it in.
Oh, I'm thinking
Discord.
D&D Wiki.
That'll work.
That way, kind of like you can go. I mean, a halfling. You can choose a race, small and practical, kind and curious.
But yeah,
Activities.
for now we're mostly limited to human, dwarf, and elf. Although there are some variants between them.
Human, dwarf, and elf. Is there any limitations on classes?
No, all classes except for warlock are allowed. I just realized I said no and then gave you a limitation.
Why can't I use Warlock? Huh?
Because it means you have to sell your soul to a higher power, and considering this is technically sci-fi based, there's nothing to sell your soul to.
Oh yeah, background story. I don't know if he told you that much. So the magic kind of stuff is done by technology through nanotechnology that's thousands of years old that was put into the humans as they came to the place.
Why are they not using Shadowrun then?
Because I don't know Shadowrun.
But that's how like the Magicka is based. Is so it's kind of like abilities
It's more
that
psionics.
were psionics. So abilities that were evolved over through the nanites into the system. So yeah.
Okay.
Tom, why does this not surprise me?
I'm liking this flavor. So those that are always interested in the vape, what I'm using, it's Mercury brand is the company name or whatever, and it's called Nectar, and it's really tasty. It's like dragon fruit, a soft menthol, and a couple other like mix of fruits or whatever in there. Looks really nice and clear and clean. So it's kind of a light ambery color.
There's a brand that my mom gets at her store that she said was really, really good. I'll find out what it is and tell you the name if you want to check that one out.
Let me get some airflow so I can vacate the vapor. I bumped this one up. So this one is a 2575 PGVG mix, and then it's 6 milligrams nicotine. So it's something that I don't have to add or mix to.
Mm.
Alright, let's see.
It's weird hearing you talk and then seeing you talk about the same thing like 10 or 15 seconds later.
Let's see. Skills. I love that one.
What?
My ability check. I was
Oh,
listening.
wow. Holy shit, you're actually listening to something.
All right,
Yeah,
so let's run through. Would you like me to read off while you kind of set up Varion, your character?
Yeah.
Might make it a bit easier. Let me get my screens set. All right, so what class are you looking for going? Human, dwarf, or elf?
Who's better at magic?
Elves.
It will be an elf.
My elf brethren!
Mm-hmm.
I am assuming you'll be high elf since human intelligence. Oh, wait,
Well,
actually, it
no,
would depend
dark
upon-
elf would go. Dark elf is typically better for, well, depending on the type of magic he's going to use.
Well, not only that, dark elves have a really bad sensitivity to light, so I'd rather not have that weakness if I'm running around in the daylight trying
Not
to
in
kill
this.
stuff.
In this world, in this realm, they don't have the.
Yeah, they're just found deep, deep in the heart of the forest.
Drow
And
magic.
they're not
You know
evil
the
either.
dancing lights cantrip. Once you reach the 3rd level, you can cast the fairy fire spell once per day. When you reach the 5th level, you can cast darkness once per day. Charisma is your spell casting ability for these spells. So darkness of drow. So you're gonna go dark elf then?
Actually, I was thinking, no, high elf, because you get an increase in intelligence.
Okay.
Wow, you really would be. Oh, here is something that could be interesting. I will give you a choice. Do you want to be from an existing house or a house that was destroyed?
I don't know yet.
Dream
What's
is from a
pros and
house that
cons
was
of-
recently destroyed a few years ago. Well,
No,
actually,
that
it was
was,
destroyed
that
whenever
was
it
like
was
260 years ago.
Yeah,
It was
sorry.
like 270. Oh, something.
Yeah, he is from House Zeta, which was wiped out by another house.
Long swords, two-handed. Short swords, one-handed. Correct.
Yeah, well, your sword's like, I'll give you let's see, skills, no, background, weapons. Short swords, you get to carry, you'll want to carry short sword. You carry 2 short swords, even though you'll put it in there as one. If you look on mine, you can kind of, I set myself up as, what am I? Like, melee with casting as a secondary.
Oh heck, where do you find that?
Oh, I'll close this down. If you click on this button right here, up in the top right by the chat, it's like the sheet.
Here, I'll drop it right on you, Varion. It'll open. And I can control it, so if you watch, I can show you where different things are.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
So,
helps.
do you see the core stats?
No.
Oh, you're on Bioinfo. Hit character sheet.
Where do I hit character?
On the top tab, there's 3 tabs: Bioinfo, character sheet, attributes, and abilities. Right along the top of that sheet that popped up.
Beats. Alright, come on.
Feats is under class.
Characters. See that? box.
If you look on my screen, or on my screen, if you look on the stream, what's up, Grim?
Watching the stream, so just as soon as you go to where I need to.
So, all right, on the sheets page, mine I have the character already set up. So, like, if you add plus right here or whatever, I have Reaver, which is my character,
Oh, there we go. I got it. I found it.
and then you can edit the name.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. Let's see.
So if you click on the tab that says character sheet, it'll pull up first core stats.
Yep.
All right, and if you see, you should be now looking at skills.
Yep.
Yep. So each of these tabs show different things.
Okay.
First, we need to determine your class. So, do you want to be wizard since you want to be intelligence?
Let's see.
The sorcerer is charisma based. If you do an eldritch knight, which is a mixture
Oh,
of...
Grim, you're an asshole.
What?
Grim got an Asus 980 Ti. I want one so bad.
You suck, Grim.
That's a
I think everyone here
$650
does not know
card.
what that is.
A
It's a
graphics
video
card.
It is a beast of a
$650 graphics card, 2048 CUDA core processor, 4 gig card, amazing. This
Holy
like
shit.
top of the line right now, other than the Titan.
Do I want to ask about the Titan?
Well, the 980 Ti is a $650 card. The Titan is a $1,200 card, if I'm not mistaken. It's basically
I literally
two
just spit out
TIs put together. It's two 980 Ti's like stacked together and married in pornographic harmony. It's ridiculous. But the
There are
980
moments
Ti
where your
is freaking-
streams are so family friendly, and other moments where it's just like, what is
You
this
know,
guy
that's
doing?
it's I say it how it is, damn it.
I'm thinking back to your
Oh,
one
it's a
video,
6-gig
and it's just like, how do you go from this to that, back to this?
Okay, sorry about that.
Alright.
All
Why
right.
does YouTube keep dropping my quality?
I don't know why it does that.
I don't know. Did you click and make it set so it does a specific quality?
Yes.
Okay, then I have no idea.
Alright.
Sometimes I forget to do it.
D20, advantage, disadvantage.
Okay.
3 pillars of the adventure. Choose a class. All right, so
A quick
ability,
note to
skill,
the
or something.
stream, if you guys ever want to see something interesting happen to these guys, well, Dream, what do you think would be a good way for them to arrange for interesting events?
They could put in if they typed in something like exclamation point area brothel, right? So then we can see that it's something there. It's a recommendation kind of command.
Okay.
So, or if they did it like
Anybody want to see a bar fight? Because everyone, except
that
for
way they
very
can
on
see
so
what it
far,
is.
is in a.
well, we're gonna have to
Isn't
get Varion set up. So let's
Yeah.
worry about getting him set up first. Your character's abilities, armor
Yeah,
class.
I'm reading right now, so let's see.
They're going to be completely confused until they actually hear you saying that.
Well, it should be only about 10 seconds behind, so they're pretty.
Yeah.
Ability to. All right, so now you calm down. Let's get Varion set up. You're going as an elf. I'm actually looking through the guide, the manual. Slender and graceful,
Yeah, I'm
timeless.
looking through the guide as well.
Elf traits.
Here, I'm going to drop a note on you, Varion, that will show you how to roll your stats. You just copy and paste that into the...
Yeah, Grim, I do have the 680 FTW, which is the 4 gig version of the 680, which is a nice card, and it still is nice, but the 980 is so much nicer.
And it will show up like this. Nice and neat. Dream managed to roll 2 18s and a 16. And that's immediately when we started the last stream.
Oh yeah, that whole like roll multiples crazy mysterious
Yeah.
note.
Yeah, you roll 3 sets of that, and then choose the one you want.
Yeah, so you'll like copy. It's in the mysterious note, and then if you paste it 3 times, bam, it'll roll like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, you did it all at once. It's completely messed it up. Yeah, you roll them separately like that. It actually looks correct.
Oh,
I'm
there
so
was the
trying
6 and the
to-
8 right beside each other. I'm like, why is that so thin on the first one? And the second 2 are. Gotcha.
I know, I was too. Wow. Actually, that last one was really, really good. Dream, I hate you. Well, it's very odd, like, roll the lowest
Can you
stats.
clear the? Can you clear the chat so it doesn't have all this crazy stuff in it?
Marion's still trying to figure out how to roll.
So I'll post this over in Discord too. So if you copy that
Yeah.
whole like all the parentheses and everything like that, or the square
Yeah.
brackets, and you paste it and hit enter, paste it, hit enter, paste it, hit enter, and in the chat. Oh, you'll have to make sure you're back over here on the chat screen and not the sheets screen.
Yeah. Alright, wow.
Now do it 2 more times.
What did I say? He's gonna get horrible stats. Well,
You
in
guys
both
suck.
you get 2 really great ones, and just horrid ones.
We'll call those practice runs. All right, so clear. No, so Arlindo, you do have the ability to clear all the chat, don't you?
Yes.
Clear the
Go
chat.
ahead and try that again. If you do that badly again, I will let you re-roll the lowest dice, and yeah. Not bad. Go ahead and roll this. Like, choose a set and then re-roll the lowest.
Okay. First, explain to me what the heck I'm rolling for.
These
Your
are
stats.
your base stats that you're gonna put in. So like on your skills, or no, these are on your decks, or not your. I'm sorry, your
Okay,
core
so
stats.
starting from left to right.
No.
No, you get to
No.
choose where you put them in, but
You just choose a set, and then like choose a set with the numbers you like the most. 18 is the highest you can roll. I'm debating anything under 9 and under re-rolling. Is that what we did with you, Dream, or did we just have you re-roll the lowest one?
I don't think I actually re-rolled any of mine. I threw 3 down, and I had.
So how do those numbers correspond to what I have in stats?
There are 6 of these,
Okay.
and you have
Each
6
number
stats.
from left to right corresponds to strength, dex.
See, you assign them. You go
Yeah,
through and you
and-
say, all right,
Okay.
this is my role. I'm gonna assign intelligence
Okay.
an 18. You know
You're
what I mean?
coming in as pure static, but I can hear Varion just fine.
Me?
Yeah.
Huh.
Alrighty. Okay, so that's.
Let me
what it is.
reload.
So yeah, while he's reloading, so your stats, whenever you roll those 6, you get to choose from those, and you get to say where you're gonna put them.
Okay. Well, that information would have been helpful to know ahead of time.
Well, I
Alright,
mean, it's not
try
gonna
and
change
talk.
your rolls.
Yep, that fixed it.
All right. So he's trying to still understand everything with how he's actually doing with the rolls and everything like that. So, and I don't know why it's not letting the chat clear.
Yeah, that's weird. Let me try it again, and you can just roll again.
Like to just clear the entire board of all rolls.
Did that work?
Nope.
Reload.
Reload. Okay.
All right. I mean, at least we got the big green thing up top, so we can see where
Yeah.
it left off.
Okay.
It
Can
is
you hear
not
me now?
working. Yes, I can hear you, but it is
Alright.
not clearing it.
Oh yeah, I need to mute you. There we go. All right, so Varion, that's how your rolls go. So each one of those is basically saying 4d6s, drop the lowest 3, so it's going to get the highest roll on the d6. Yeah, something like that.
Alright.
Roll anything 9 or lower unless you want to keep those.
Alright.
Like, choose a set. Oh, wow. Actually, that's a pretty balanced roll.
Alright.
All right, so if I were looking at those, I would. I mean, that 17 is nice.
Reroll the 4.
Reroll the 4. So just hit roll d6
Roll d6.
or slash r space d6, isn't it?
Yeah.
A 3.
Why did 4d61? You messed him up. Here, no.
Okay.
Okay, 12.
So that 4 on the bottom becomes a 12.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's actually a pretty good roll. It's not amazing, but you have a 17. You'll have a 17, 12, 11, 13, 15, and 10. So
You're above average on everything but 1, because 10 is average. Plus, you'll get stuff for your race. Let me see what level we were starting as. Alright, we're level 1. Now, from the way you're saying it, alright, like, do you want to be able to go into battle physically, or do
No.
you want to stay at ranged, away from
Stay
you?
ranged.
Wizard.
Ranged.
You were saying magic-wise, so wizard would be what you want.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I'll stay at ranged.
Let's see. Face. Huh. Sorry. Really?
This is funny.
So she said stop reading out loud. Does that mean you're not going to be able to speak? And you'll have to type?
Okay, now the door's closed so I can...
Alright, so
My mom
looking over
decided
the
to
elf
open the door,
traits.
yell at me, and farted in my room.
It happens, you know. You're going high elf, yes?
Yes.
Alright,
Plus
so
it gives me an extra one cantrip of my choice.
I would suggest putting that 17 into your spellcasting ability, which would be intelligence for a wizard.
Yes. So int gets 17.
Dex is another really good one you'll want, because that is your ability to dodge attacks. And Mage Armor, which is a spell, feeds off of that. Like, your Dex improves that. Con,
17
that's if you
there.
want to be able to take more damage before going down. Wisdom, no stat to me is a dumb stat. All stats have their importance. Like, wisdom is your ability to use what you know to figure out how it would apply to a situation. Charisma, that's pretty obvious. Just a lot of people get intelligence and wisdom confused as to what they would do for some reason.
Alright, give me a second here. Piper! I have a 17. 15.
I would highly suggest your second highest go into Dex.
13.
where's my other screen? There it is.
11, 10. Int.
Just remember, we're first level. I was hoping we'd be higher level, but the rules decide against it. Also, do you want to choose your gender or roll a d2 to decide gender of your character?
Yeah, roll a d2.
Alright. And you're female. Every
Oh, well.
of the past 19 characters I have rolled, only 2 have been male. Start reading it out again.
That's a nice little setup you got on there, Grim. So I have the Core i7 3930, not the 4790.
Alright, there we go. And then I just click the save to save the point distribution. Hello?
It saves
don't
automatically.
have to save. Yeah.
Okay.
Where's your string? Okay, there. I would not put wisdom as your second
See,
highest.
this is
Dex.
my
Dex is
processor.
much more important.
I'm running a hex core. I see yours is a quad core. Mine's a that's mine. That's the difference between mine. Mine's a hex core processor.
Because Dex is your ability to get away from being hit, and it also affects your initiative.
I'm gonna leave it for now.
All right, trust me, you may regret that later.
On what?
Dex, because you cannot wear armor. It affects your spellcasting.
Do I have the ability to see his character sheet?
Actually, I'll go ahead and give you access to a dream.
I've had that one for a while, and that's still a great processor. Like, my processing,
There you go.
I've never had a
You can
problem to
access
go through and I've never had a problem running anything processor-wise. It's always graphics card that runs out first. And then my RAM, because I'm running 32 gigs of the DDR3 RAM.
So yeah, Dream, you should have complete access.
Yeah, I'm looking at his core stats right now.
All right.
So you got the con at 12.
But yeah, the one spell you definitely want to get though very on is Mage Armor. It cannot be used with armor, and the only armor you can even use is light, and Mage Armor is better. It gives you about the same AC as most medium armor. And if you wear medium or heavy armor, you cannot cast spells. Unless you're an Eldritch Knight. So yeah. If you really want to keep your dex that low, that's fine. I'm just making sure you understand that can get you killed.
Everything can get a mage killed. You ever watched me play Diablo?
It's true.
No. I have not. I haven't even watched stream Pay Diablo? Play Diablo.
So
All right,
where are the wizard skills list?
First, let's do your character, do your race. Get that out of the way. So
Well, he
you-
gets automatically. He hasn't put in his +2 for. Oh no, he's got the modifier in there for intelligence. No, he didn't.
He didn't add his racial stats.
Yeah,
so
I'm
yeah.
still working my way through all this.
You get 2 increase to your dex as an elf.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah,
Now,
that
where
would
do
work
I
out.
put in so races elf?
He just bumps it up on the left
Here,
side, right?
I bumped it up for you.
Okay.
So actually, yeah, I just realized my argument was invalid because you still have a 15 index. Good, Varion. You resisted the trap. And being intelligent and wise is a very good mixture.
And did you give him the +1 bump for? No, he didn't. So you need a +1 bump for intel because of a high elf.
Yeah, I got that.
And you are the least charismatic elf I've ever met in my life.
No, I'm a 10.
Oh.
He's an 11. He's a little bit more charismatic than me. I go, hey, and he says, hello.
Yeah. And then
I'm
you
more
have my
concerned
guys
about
that's
weaving
like,
the arcane energies around me into something that blows my enemies away. I care not about interacting with other people.
and then you
They
have my
distract me from
character
my
who
studies.
is just like,
Alright, classes.
I cut you in half. I break your spine.
Bard.
I duck your blows. I outthink you. I am far more charismatic than you.
Okay,
Cleric,
so
Druid. Hold on, I'm scrolling down to the wizard.
The crown.
Yeah.
Actually, the crown prince doesn't have much in wisdom, but he has 18 strength, 16 dex, 15 con, 14 intelligence, 11
Okay,
wisdom,
I
and 16
get-
charisma.
Let's see.
The prince is slightly overpowered, but it makes sense.
Hey,
How do I find out?
calm
what
down while he's
spells-
getting all set up.
Sorry.
Okay, from what it says, I get 6 rank 1 spells. Now, where do I find these spells to cast?
All right. Creating wizard.
I already have your spellbook open.
Okay, where do I find my spellbook?
It's on your
It's-
character sheet.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look, if you look across the top, core stats, skills,
Let me
background,
quickly do
class,
something.
weapon, spellbook, armor, like it'll bounce through there.
Got it. Yeah, I see it.
And now that I have that up, it'll actually show you how many cantrips you know and how many spells you can prepare. As well as your
Okay,
save DC.
As a high elf, I gain 1 cantrip of my choice from the wizard spell list. So where do I go to find out what these things are?
I can.
Look for, search Hard Codex 5e on Google.
Hard Codex 5e.
Yes. It'll have a site will pop up with, it'll separate them by level and by class, and they'll be on cards with all the information you need.
Spellbook card generator?
Mm-hmm. I normally use that, however, it's blocked.
Spellbook cards warlock.
No, wizard.
Yeah, I'm not seeing one for wizard.
I just went here. I went here, dream.
If you'll post the link on Roll20, I'll tell you if it's the right one.
I went there.
Oh yeah, that's the same one that I went to.
Okay, I did not go there. Or did I? Yeah, I went there.
Yeah, it's the same one that I went to because I remember
Okay.
seeing those.
So, where is a cantrip?
Their level
These
0
count.
spells is what it will be under.
Level 0.
From 0 to 0. Apply. Mage hand, prestidigitation.
That's basically
Oh.
Actually, that one's really good because it allows you to light fires and stuff.
Ray of
Like
Frost,
if you
and
wanna
Shocking
make a
Grasp. Those are
campfire.
your 4 that you can choose from.
It also allows you to light a torch without actually having to use anything to light the torch. It's a very nice, but non-lethal cantrip.
Well, for my cantrip, I will take Mage Hand. That sounds pretty good.
Alright. So you'll go down to a spell list. I already have a cantrip thingy open. Type in the spell name.
Mage Hand is a school of conjuration. Cast time does not have a cast time.
It's one action.
Just type put in a 1.
One action.
1 action.
Mm-hmm. And you missed anything.
Okay. Always prepared. Ritual, no.
I just like my spell description.
Yeah, true. Though that would be more fitting for Fireball, which hits everything in a 20-foot
Concentrate
radius.
here, guys. I am trying to get set up here.
Sorry.
So, Mage Hand, School of Conjuration, cast time is 1 action. What's the concentration?
Concentration. If it doesn't say you need concentration, you don't need it.
Okay. Under the card thing, it says components B and S. What's that?
Verbal and semantic.
Okay.
So yeah, you'll just put VS
Mm-hmm.
on components on yours.
Yep. got that.
Duration
That's
is 1
yes.
minute. Range 30 feet. For his target area of effect, creature or object in range, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, basically, you just summon the mage hand around you.
Yeah. Summon point.
Alright, I already put what is gained from, and I have a description marked, so you can copy and paste the description into the description box.
Already beat you to it.
I don't see it.
It's in the spell description flavor.
Ah, there it is. I'm gonna smack that mint out of your face.
It's not mint, there's something stuck in my tooth, and I'm trying to get it out.
Mute yourself when you do that.
Sorry.
Okay, so, and then I can just click add.
He'll need to put it on attack roll and a second attack roll, won't he? Or will you have to check those? And damage.
No. There's
Mage hand.
his mage hand isn't an attack.
The hand can't attack, activate magical items, or carry more than 10 pounds.
Yeah, basically think of it as a long range manipulator.
It's basically telekinesis.
Oh man, my freaking hand is killing me.
Our sorcerer has one that's you guys know the.
Getting off
robot
topic
from-
here.
I'm
Wait
basically
for it.
giving an example of how mage hand can work.
Oh, whenever you said telekinesis, I got all of it.
Okay, so go ahead and just click add.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's that. So, and then I gain.
You should get 3 cantrips from wizard.
Actually, let's see.
Yeah, it says cantrips known for wizards 3.
We're first level, right?
No. We're looking at cantrips first.
Well, I've
You have to
only
go
seen one
them
of
level
those.
by level.
What do you mean level by level?
Right now, it's
Get
he a
some
level 0.
cantrips first, and then
I'm a level
do-
1, and as a high. So, what does wizard get from?
Alright, under your wizard choices, you gain 3 cantrips.
Okay, so I gain 4 total.
Yes.
Okay, say that.
Sorry.
Explain.
So
So
basically,
I
he gets
need-
all of them: Mage Hand,
Yeah.
Prestidigitation, Ray of Frost, and Shocking Grasp.
Shocking Grasp is amazing, especially considering you're a female character. You can probably get a few ideas what you can do with that. And trust me, it's fun.
Calm down.
Does now?
So you have to go through and
cantrips-
enter in all of those, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Now, also, the rulebook says I get 6 first level spells. Do I add them in as well? Or
Yes.
do we- Okay. Prestidigitation, transmutation.
This is the worst part about making a magic character. It takes forever to fill it in. I just looked at the stream and it's completely black.
Yep.
Alright, there's that. Now.
Oh.
4.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 photomas.
Tim, you're killing us here.
Yeah, I'm going to freaking murder him.
So, okay, what do I need to do for Ray of Frost?
That's a question for you, not for me.
Oh, that's another cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's a ranged attack, so attack roll. Damage. Attack stat will be your thing. There's no stat bonus. Let's see. Cast that make sure it's. Yep. Wait, no, no, I'm sorry, I forgot to put it in at higher levels. Okay, perfect. And that's how many now? 3 total. Alright, so you get one more. I told him this time in a PM that we're waiting on him. Again. He likes being late, doesn't he?
Yep.
Now, quick question, what type of wizard do you plan to be?
I don't know yet, I haven't been able to read.
Alright, necromancy is kind of fun and would actually make a bit of sense in this since there are nanites. And it could technically repair a dead body, although it would be more of a robot than a living thing at that point. Because you wouldn't be able to give it a mind. Which could actually be very, very interesting. Granted, we already have a very powerful necromancer coming into play before long, so... Although you could hijack his, so I mean, that could be interesting. There are several different types that you can go down. I don't think you need to worry about that at first level, though. Could you double check that dream?
What?
Could you see what level that wizard gets a choice in what they focus on?
That will be in the handbook. Let's see. Overchannel, sculpt, spells, instinctive charm, school of enchantment. Doesn't remember the school of enchantment. Nope, nope, nope. Arcane tradition, signature spells.
Well, we just need to know what level he has to choose his school at.
The wizard, spellcasting. Let's see. Features of the levels. Spell mastery, ability score.
Alright, you want to check through the last one for shocking grasp?
Sure.
Your equipment, well, I know that's later on, but it says for equipment, you start with the following equipment in addition to the equipment granted by your background: a quarterstaff or a dagger. So I guess we'll choose that later, but.
Yeah. By the way, it will also offer you an arcane focus or
An explorer
components
or
pouch. You
component
get
pouch.
both. You'll get both. The arcane focus can be anywhere from a gem, it can be your weapon, it can be an article of clothing, it can be jewelry, anything really.
Okay. Alright, those are done. Cantrips are done. So
What's going on, Poke Force?
now we need wizard spells.
The wizard
And you
table
get
shows how many
6.
spell slots you have to be cast. Alright, so that's
Oh, you're
down
already
here.
done.
First, cantrips, and then spell slots per spell level. Says you get 2 spell slots as a level 1.
Okay, so alright, so I get to choose 6 and I can have 2 equipped.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wait, this seems weird for wizard. I thought wizard had a lot more level 1.
Says the wizard. If he's, I see proficiency bonus +2 features
I'm
spell
looking at
casting and
that.
arcane recovery, and then
Class
arcane
features
tradition.
Gave me, right, that PDF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Class features. As wizard, you gain the following: 1d6 per wizard level per hit dice. Hit points at first level is 6 plus Constitution modifier.
We take max at all levels.
Hit points at higher levels is 1d6 or 4 plus your Constitution modifier per wizard level.
So you have 7 health.
Yay.
Which means most things can one hit you.
Oh yeah. And we're done. Weapons are daggers, darts, slings, quarterstaff, and light crossbow. Tools done. Saving throws are intellect and wisdom. Skills, choose 2 from Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, Religion. Equipment, quarterstaff or dagger, component pouch, or an arcane focus. A scholar's pack or explorer's pack, and a spell book. The spell book at first level, I have a spell book containing 6 first level wizard spells of my choice.
Yeah, 7. Oh, yeah.
Slides in the wizard table. Okay, so yeah.
And that's where with the wizard table up top, it's saying spell slots per spell level. Spell slots per spell level.
So I have 2. Okay.
So you have 6 spells that you can choose from, but you can only have 2 active, or like equipped, basically. Is that what it's saying?
Mm-hmm. Now, most people force wizards to choose the spell each day. To me, I'll leave it up to you which spell you cast, but you can only cast 2 spells. Cantrips you can use unlimited.
Now, where do I see these spells? Oh, well, card, okay.
Yeah, just make sure you look at level 1 spells, not level 0.
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
so when you reach 2nd level, you choose an arcane tradition, shaping your practice of magic through one of 8 schools: abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy, or transmutation, all detailed at the end of the class description. Choice grants you features at 2nd level, and again at 6th, 10th, and 14th level.
However, it's wise to choose one now. Keep in mind when you go choose your spells.
No, but earlier you were asking what level he was able to choose, so that's the level. 2nd level.
Yeah, I'm just letting him know that he might want to go ahead and put his mind to one now. And then choose on. However, your first spell you want to get Mage Armor.
Well, if I'm reading this right, I can't use Mage Armor on myself.
Yes, you can. You can touch yourself, so you can use that.
And so long as you got cured leather on hand.
No, you remember components pouch, you already have it, so. Components pouch gives you all components except for the really rare stuff that comes stuff like diamonds. You can't cast a spell that requires diamonds unless you have them. But simple stuff like that, that's part of your components pouch. And it does not use stuff up unless it tells you it does.
Okay, apparently I don't see that spell.
What spell?
Magic missile.
No, I don't think you get that first level.
I'm reading the book, Dream Sin. If you prepare the first level spell, Magic Missile.
Oh.
What did I say? What? Varian, you're actually quiet too.
Sorry.
Your mic
I'll
move
just
away from your
move
face?
it.
Oh.
Can you hear me now? May have to adjust me. What's it?
Yeah, I can hear you. Also, how do I sound here?
You're coming through fine.
Okay.
Alright, Varian, I brought your volume up in Discord, so.
Okay. What's going on here?
Yeah, don't worry, guys in stream. It will pick up once we get very dealt with, and if Tim ever freaking shows up. So yeah, Tim is our GM. I'm the DM. He's the one who looks at rules and stuff, and I come up with the story and everything. If anyone in the chat ever has any questions about the world itself, I'd be more than happy to answer outside of the game, or even just in the chat if it's a simple question.
How's it going, Gaming Panda? How are you today, sir? While Varian's getting set up, we are flying and gathering sciences and whatnot.
Ooh. Oh,
No,
you're
you can't pay
flying
attention to
sexy
this.
beast.
You take care of Varian.
Right now, I'm waiting on him. I can't really do anything.
Well, I wish Tim would show up, because apparently the Hard Codex is only showing wizards have 4 spells from 1 to 9.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, something went terribly wrong. Okay, just try and find them in the handbook. I'll look for what page it is.
Spell mastery. Let me see if I can look at spells. Yep.
Alright, it will be on page 207. In your player handbook. Which means you actually have to scroll up a little bit. I'll tell you what the actual page is in a second.
Okay, I found him.
It's like 192 or something like that. 190.
Yeah.
Bard spells, cleric spells, paladin spells.
Dang, there was a lot more cantrips than what was given on that page.
Wizard
No,
spells.
I didn't realize that. Actually, he may have had to remove some stuff, the guy who set it up. So yeah, if I were you, I'd go ahead and look through the cantrips again and see if there are any ones you want to change.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Just to find the cantrips.
They're like the first little set.
Acid Splash,
wizards.
Raid Ward, Chill Tuts, Dancing Lights, Firebolt, Friends, Light, Mage Hand, Mending, Message, Minor Illusion, Poison Spray.
Alright, stop. Shh.
Press. Sorry.
He can read.
Yep.
Because all you hear is
I think it's time for me to take another drink. Alright, that's better.
Oh, come on, load, you stupid thing. Transmutation.
How is this? How is this fate? Are you able to hear me better?
Yeah.
Duration.
Transmit data. Let's do crew reports.
Still think you need weapon mods for that ship.
Nah.
Wish they
Come on, tell me that wouldn't make a sexy atmospheric fighter.
Yeah, but there's nothing to fight. So it'd be useless to have weapon mods.
But it would look cool.
I
And you can
don't
just
do things
randomly
just to
attack the
look cool.
countryside. I wonder if they have any mods to add enemies into Kerbal.
Quite possibly.
That could actually be very interesting, trying to design aircraft while getting attacked. You're like landing on the moon, only to find out someone else is there waiting for you. What's the furthest you can travel in this? Are you able to get to other planets?
Yeah. Scroll out and you can see. So I think the furthest
Yeah.
planet out is Elu, which is 113 billion meters away.
Wow. So they made the game really big.
Yeah. And all the planets have different types of gravity and atmospheres and stuff like that, so.
Ooh. I wonder how well this would do on other planets, Eurosip. Is it possible to
it wouldn't
attach
do
one
anything
ship to
because,
another?
yeah, but these engines require oxygen, and there's no oxygen in any of the other planets. Or they require air. It's not oxygen necessarily, but air.
Are there modified versions of the engines you could do?
Well, I mean, if I was going to do that, I'd be doing something with rockets. But then the ship would be useless in space because it's all designed around airflow and aerodynamics. When in space there is no air, so.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe the way that thing turned out. It just looks amazing. Sorry,
Everything I do works and looks amazing. That's why I
could
do it.
argue with that.
Yeah, so could a lot of people. But no, like whenever it comes to airplane designs and everything like that. Now I could try to go through and be more efficient with the weight and just flight time, because I mean, as you can see right now, at the current elevation, which we're 6,700 meters off the ground, we got about a 42 and a half minute flight time with this amount of fuel on these engines, and that's just because these engines have a lower ISP in atmosphere, so they're it's only a 4,000 as opposed to my highest efficiency one is 8,000, and that's actually one of the stock ones.
Wow. Yeah. What other names have you considered for this ship? 'Cause I can think of quite a few actually that would be fitting for it.
Well, this one is called Crazy Plane, just because it's easy.
I'm saying, like, if you had to give it a designation, like, what would you call it?
Nothing, because that's looking way too far into it for a ship that's probably going to end up blowing up somewhere.
Alright, so how are you doing so far?
Why is it 308 degrees? 303 degrees? That doesn't make any sense. For my temperature reading. Why is it 304 degrees up here? Is it just
What?
'cause I'm this high in the atmosphere?
You think it would be lower if you were that high?
I wonder if it's just from the inertia of traveling at this speed. I'm not sure.
It's possible, but I mean, you're not even getting the wind effects or anything.
Well, now I am.
Oh, well, I can't see it yet. Alright, now I see. Oh, yeah, you're diving, so. I wonder what would happen if you added some extra fins to it. Or even on the sides where the wings meet up, adding some forward sweeping wings. How that would affect its maneuverability. Wow, that was cutting it close. So have you been interested in oh, what is it called? Star Citizen?
Yeah, I've been a funder of it for the past while, year and a half, 2 years.
Wow. Yeah, I was amazed whenever they came out with the maps. They were showing off. That looks really cool. What about Space Engineers?
I have it.
It looks amazing, especially with some of the mods that are out there. I can't wait till they add planets. And to
Marianne, how you doing?
computer. So.
I'm reading. There's a lot to read.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, we have all the time in the world until Tim shows up on his side to kill off his character if he doesn't show up soon. Or just making his character passed out or something. Yeah.
Okay, this is a really, really durable ship. I just ran into the ground, like a glancing blow off the ground, at 240 meters per second and just bounced.
Wow. And it doesn't even I think it was also the angle you went.
Probably.
I mean, if you like hit it, just slightly lower, you probably would have blown up. Like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that one didn't work out too well.
You tried to repeat it, boom.
I was just kind of seeing, but granted, we were going like about 20 or 30 meters per second faster, so.
Ah, true. I have a feeling if you had kept it more springy like it was originally, you probably could have bounced off of that.
No, the flex would be too much to where whenever I kind of articulated off of there, it would probably broken as well, so.
Ah, okay.
No worries. Let's build a ship. Let's find out what kind of science we need. Oh, we still need to get the temperatures from around the moon.
So apparently you're making a rocket. Honestly, I kind of hate when people want to make magic characters sometimes. For this express reason.
Scans of the moon, temperature scans of the moon.
Hello, Furball. How are you?
Cat.
Yes.
I love cats. Most of the time.
All right, so there's my missions.
Get back to Cripple. Get off Naruto. Oh, so I've been very recently getting heavy into anime. Well, heavy for me. I recently watched Naruto when it came out on Cartoon Network in English, but it's been a long time. But last week I started watching Ruby from Rooster Teeth. And I'm loving it. Oh, no, now I'm just waiting for the next episode to get uploaded later this month.
Alright, so we need I'll be right back, guys.
Okay. I just told the chat that Tim's about to get himself fired. I'm not sure if he's even looked at her. No, he hasn't. Yeah, I think it's time to watch Naruto until he gets back. Gotta see a wild dream.
Alright, you wanna check for cantrip number 2, mending.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me bring the
That I need to change. I don't have a card for it. Hold on.
So you're getting rid of prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it say in the handbook?
It does, but I can't copy paste that. Maybe I can.
Alright, read it off to me now.
I got it. There we go.
Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Like, you can prepare a magical item, but you cannot restore its magical properties.
Yep, I know. It's in there.
Oh, okay. I was reading and didn't actually see. Alright.
Alright.
Is that the only one you want to change, or?
Yep.
Alright. And let me guess, now you have to read your level 1 spells.
Yep. And there's a lot of. What? It would help if your book was in freaking level order instead of alphabetical order across the board.
Yeah. I would highly suggest you go for Mage Armor first, though. Because that, without it, you will be dead very easily. Because I believe it gives you an 11 plus your dex. Which is better than leather, I believe. Someone needs to create a Ruby RPG. Can the stream still hear us, or did he mute us, or?
I believe they can still hear us.
Okay. So, our dream, or wild dream, decided to appear and disappear.
Alright, there's that. Wish your friend would show up.
Yeah.
Alright, you off my lap. Ugh.
What happened?
Tossing the cat off my lap.
So I was hearing you and Rock Lee doing Super Saiyan. I know, two completely different enemies. People in chat, do not judge me. seems yet to even respond to anything I have posted. Oh, 13 posted. Yeah. His leather is 11. So yeah, this is better than... Basically allows the medium armor without having penalties for magic. And it lasts 8 hours.
I think I'm gonna wait till your friend gets on. That will finish setting up. It'll be easier.
Yeah, I mean, with what you have, it's good enough for now. That we can still roleplay and everything. I just won't throw you in combat. So, alright, let's see what else we need to get you. Alright. We need your class features for Wizard.
I don't have any of that open at the moment.
Just let me know whenever you have them put in.
What put in? Sorry, what?
Your class features.
What are my class features?
It'll be under your class. Under Wizard.
I have nothing open right now.
Oh, you need to open your handbook.
Okay, I'm just gonna let you and Dream run it. I'll kick back and watch.
Alright, so you're not gonna actually play.
Yeah, I'll just observe and let you two run.
Fid, anytime you want something interesting to happen, type /whisper. And then my name.
Okay.
And then space to say. Go ahead and try it now.
What the heck is on my bug? You're gonna die. Cat needs a bath, apparently. Cat has a flea. Decided to give it to me. I think the wild dream got lost.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true, Lord Slayer. Especially if you have magic users. Magic. Okay, Tim is MIA. Dream is MIA. What is going on? It's a conspiracy, I tell you. A conspiracy. And I have like a killer cough. And you have a killer cat. Well, maybe not a killer, but... So yeah, I'm not even sure how this even ended up happening very well. I joined in on one of his streams one day and just asked him if he ever played D&D, and one thing led to another, and here we are doing our second stream.
Tempting to do your second stream.
Well, I mean, we're doing a stream, but not a very good stream at the moment. Possibly Fate. Concerning Varion just wants to watch. However, I think we've spent more than enough time trying to create a new character for today. Next week, I'll most likely be at my dad's, so I won't be on. So, 2 weeks from now, we'll see where we stand and see if we can put in another character. Oh my god. But yeah, I can't wait. Now, this is probably gonna be some time before we get to this period, but can't wait till we get to the more sci-fi aspect with freaking spaceships and the like.
I can't believe you're using D&D rules for sci-fi.
Grr. I don't know any other game system, so I know this in 3.5, and I barely remember 3.5.
Like, it's called go out and buy a book of Shadowrun if you want sci-fi. Does it a
What
whole lot better.
is Shadowrun?
Same thing as D&D. Technically. Google it.
So why would I change? Same thing.
Well, if you're gonna run, okay, Shadowrun is built for sci-fi technomancy.
Mm.
So
I
it's
have
literally
a PDF for
geared-
Shadowrun.
It's geared for that.
If you do, you can send it my way, and I'm taking a
No,
look
I
at
don't
it.
have a PDF for it. Sorry. Oh, there's part of my studying for Tuesday done. Oh, my head hurts. I have a web dev exam on Monday and a Japanese written exam on Tuesday.
Oh dear lord.
Yeah.
I have 3 different essays that all got deleted because my other computer decided I no longer liked internet. Granted, all my classes I got an extension of a week, so I'm good.
It's called all my homework stuff goes onto an external flash drive and it's saved there. and
It's
I'll
called
stop.
external flash drives. I'm not even joking. They blocked the ability to use a flash drive. It's like,
What?
have you guys ever considered there might be a problem in which a student cannot connect to internet with that computer, and they might have to back up stuff, and everything there that you guys allow us to use requires internet? Morons.
What they did give you a Chromebook?
No, they give us Dells, but they
That's
blocked
stupid.
everything. Roll 20
That's
for some
stupid.
reason were blocked. But they blocked wikias, calling them games. How is a wikia a game? See?
That's when you just buy your own and be done with it. Okay, I need a drink. I'll be back.
Okay, my being hurt. Carry on, I will poke you. Well, guys, it seems I am all alone for the time being because Varion does not have audio. Can you guys hear him?
That's because Dream and I are talking through Discord.
Yeah, Richard, everyone but me is missing. But yeah, guys, hopefully once people start coming back, we will actually be able to start the story.
All right, I'm back.
It lives.
It's
We were
true.
beginning to wonder. Roll20 decided it did not like me. For some reason, I'm getting a network error.
Really?
Mhm.
Well, that
See
sucks.
if it'll come back up.
Did you at least get your character made?
No,
No.
no.
Great. Yeah, explain to Varion why we do not use Firefox
Yep.
20.
Every time I come in, it
The
just
whole issue of
stream was
last
unable to
time.
connect due to the network error.
Are you using Firefox?
No.
Yep.
Use
Varion
Chrome.
is not used.
But I wanna.
Tough titty. Use Chrome. What's up, Richard?
Gosh. Why the hell would they code
No,
it
I'm
so
using
that
Chrome.
only worked for Chrome?
Varion is not, and that's why he's getting the same error I got last week.
Yeah. Elendon, he had the same error last week.
So what happened? Did your cat try and eat you?
No, I have a wife that I take care of, you know, whenever she asks me to do something, so, you know. Sometimes it takes a while.
I figured it was probably her. I thought she would have been in bed by now, though.
Okay, that's up.
She's switching to overnights, so she's getting back onto that schedule.
I see. So yeah, I'm very.
Tonight we are smoking Nectar, is what it's called. I used to play a lot before the military. Haven't played since version 3 to 3.5. That would mean that you need to set up a character too. Fate wants to join in as well.
I think yeah, there he is.
What?
I see Varion.
Okay.
Okay.
A buddy of mine,
Can you hear
Fate,
me
wants to
now?
join in as well. I can hear
Yeah,
you on that.
I was saying that if he wants, you can join. What do you guys think?
Can you hear me, Erwin Dale?
No, not at all.
Okay. I myself, I'm just going to sit here and play Observer for now.
All right. So do you want to let Faye and Dream? The
Sure.
only thing is, if he tries to make a magic character, it's going to take like another 3 hours.
Well, I mean, it's better to get them all into anybody that wants to play in now and, you know, get it towards all said and done instead of waiting, you know, like next week and then take another 3 hours and then the week after that and just another 3 hours, so.
I'll work on it again later,
actually,
but
what we
I'm
can
also in the
do
middle of
is,
studying for exams
If you
Monday and
want,
Tuesday.
no,
Gotcha.
sorry, Varion. So you're talking
So-
first. You're really quiet.
So my brain's kind of distracted by schoolwork.
I can barely hear you.
I'm here.
Yeah, I can hear him just fine.
Well,
You're really
I'm-
not dreaming him.
you're running. You and I are running through Discord,
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's true.
and I don't know how to adjust it for the
I don't think you can.
app. Yeah.
That's all right. I can understand you well enough. So yeah, Dream, if you want, what we can do is put the join code, the join link in the description, and anyone who's a troll, I can just kick immediately.
Or you can just post the join code in here and I can post it to him in Skype, which is where he's contacting me.
Ah, true.
Smarter, not harder. Copy link address.
No, Richard, we are using Roll20, however, he's using Discord.
Yeah, I'm using the Discord app, me and Varion are, and then Alundon is using. We're using the Roll20 to communicate with him. So.
So far, the system's working well enough with only a few bugs, and Tim is about to get his ass fired.
Yeah, it was hard whenever he's the GM.
He's not the GM of the other game, but yeah. Oh, I see no man break for it. It's late, don't judge me. It's like 12 here.
Like we shall judge if we so feel like it.
Varion, I am the god of this game. I will
I'm not
horribly
playing.
torture Dream. Actually, here, I want to call a vote in the stream. Who here wants to see Dream's character get horribly tortured?
Hello?
Yeah, but
Yeah, there's Fate.
Hey.
Do you want to see Dream get horribly tortured in this game?
I would love for that to happen. What system are we using?
5e. D&D.
5. Okay. I'll have to get that.
Please tell me you don't want a magic character.
I prefer to use magic characters, but I don't rely on them.
Alright. It's, we've been spending the past several hours trying to create Varion's character to no avail.
Ah,
And
okay.
that's gonna take us like another
like
2
I've never
hours.
played.
It's okay. I won't make a magic character. I'll just make a bard.
Get out.
I'm assuming 5th edition still has bards, right?
Yeah.
Yes, and bards have so much fucking magic.
Alright, hang on. Let me
Actually,
get the 5th edition books real quick.
He started playing Dead Pixels. Nice.
I can buy the 5th edition PDFs, right?
You can
Yeah.
torrent them as well. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Well, if I have to cheat, I will. But if the option is available to me, I'm more than willing to buy them.
I typed in D&D 5e PDF, and the first thing that came up was a link to a torrent site. So,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Every D&D book ever made is probably on PDF by now. And Wizards has them to buy.
Do I initially need anything more than just the handbook?
Not really.
Okay.
I do allow parcel armor in this, which basically...
Richard, every time you talk to me, you tell me about playing Star Trek Online. No! I am not a Trekkie.
Dream, leave now. I'm joking, don't leave. That would destroy the entire stream if you were to leave.
Okay, so it looks like I can individually mute people, but can I individually raise people's volume?
Nope.
No. Sadly.
Well, that sucks.
Yep.
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Because Arlondale Satari, you are very, very quiet.
Sorry, here, let me move the mic a bit closer, see if this helps.
Alright, so we need fuel.
Let me also take a drink. Yeah, sorry, I've been having a ton of coughing fits and my throat's really sore, so... between that and the fact I have sleeping parents.
Sleeping parents. If my parents are sleeping, I have no idea.
But yeah, I'll tell you what we have in the party.
Oh, that's incredibly helpful.
We have a ranger, who is based more on, range, right, Dream?
Yeah.
We have a NPC ranger who is based upon dual wielding. We have an elven prince, an elven princess who you do not want to... Let me put it this way, you do not want to know what she does. We have a dwarven sorcerer and a brewmaster, who is a player. Then we have High Prince Alcon of the Human Empire, the Corellian Empire, who is a knight. However, you may not be seeing much of him depending upon the choices the party makes.
How many actual players do we have?
With you, 3.
3. And what roles do they play?
Well, we haven't decided, so there are 2. We have Reaver, who's the ranger, and Bergwin,
Ranged-
who is
Ranged
sorcerer.
ranger. Okay, and a dwarven sorcerer. Okay.
Yeah, I'm a ranged ranger that has. I'm a ranger high elf. I wield magic as a kind of a more of a secondary, but have actually really strong rolls in my magic.
Yeah.
So I'm
Two 18s and a 16.
I rolled high dex. My dex is at what is my dex 20?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm rolling 20 dex, 20 wisdom, 14 intelligence, 16 con. So I'm a ranger. I am a ranged ranger, but my magic is also a part of my ranged arsenal, if you will.
Which, the interesting thing about what happened with him is he ended up having something happen to him that unlocked some of the nanites and basically unlocked an ability he already had, which was second sight.
Oh right, you guys are playing sci-fi, aren't you?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. What's the
However,
setting?
it's in a fantasy setting, though.
Can you give me a rundown of the setting?
All right, I'll try and.
I can
sum
do
up
it faster. I can do it faster.
Oh
Yeah.
please.
So we're on a world that the humans were advanced technology, and don't interrupt. I'll go through and get everything run down from the read through that I read through. So it's literally like a couple thousand years past the time whenever we first came to this world. The humans, whenever they first came to this world, had advanced technology and nanites that would go through and help to heal and everything like that in their system, repair everything that was damaged in their systems and stuff like that. But over thousands of years, evolution and passing on the traits and everything like that, the nanites would actually pass on to the children and everything like that as well. They started to evolve and kind of change function. So you went from having just humans to having an elf type creature that came out of there through the evolutions, and also a dwarven type creature that would come through there. You also have orcs, but those were they natives or were they?
They were basically descended from some of the Marines that had the nanites not react very well.
Okay, so yeah, and then so it's thousands of years past that. The kind of like the elders, the smart people, basically said, you know, we're going to kind of have everything and go more along the medieval line, so it's more medieval-based weaponry and everything like that. But there is the tech in there, so all of the instead of having like magicka, you are dealing with psionics because it's technology based off the nanites to go through and do your spell casting and stuff like that.
So treat everything that would normally be magic in a medieval fantasy setting and pretend that there's some science behind it.
Basically, for now.
Okay.
And that's the 1.5 minute rundown of what's going on in the game.
Now,
Yeah.
how do you explain tieflings?
There are none.
Okay. What about dragonborn?
Well, considering there are actually dragons, which are a native species, there is the possibility of genetic manipulation that was attempted. Basically trying to take some genetics from dragons and mix them with different things that ended up with some really odd things that were most likely immediately executed.
Okay, I can work with this.
So yeah, there is a possibility of there being dragonborn.
What are the major political parties involved? Nations, politics, such as so.
Alright, there is the Elven Kingdom Valentania. There is the Dwarven Kingdom, which name I've yet to ever come up with, surprisingly, after 7 years. There was
Dwarvendia. I'm naming it Dwarvendia until you come up with a name.
Let it so be named.
Fine. Anyways.
Dwarvendia. That's the best you could come up with in 2 seconds. I mean, granted, he hasn't come up with shit in 7 years, but 2 seconds and you come up with
I've been focusing
Dwarvendia.
more on the elves and humans for now.
Way to go, sir. Way to go.
Wait. Do you or do you not have a dwarf as a player in your party?
We do.
And you have not come up with a name for the nation they came from.
We only did this just 2 weeks ago. Okay,
Okay.
don't judge me.
Okay.
Plus,
Dwarvendia. it
I
is.
accidentally screwed up
Dwarvendia.
completely for my notes. I have 3 notebooks full of notes and timelines, and I managed to completely fuck everything up when I made this.
That's
So,
very true.
Okay. Where are the prejudices? The
the
players.
That's
humans
racist.
are-
And-
like the elves and the humans have been having minor skirmishes for quite some time. However, it's never been open war.
Do they have
there
any
are-
prejudices against each other?
The elves are typically rather snobbish, and they
Snooty.
also war between each other on a more subtle note. Think almost the way the drow fight, only
Okay.
with more high elven.
Only,
Of course
only if
the
they can get
elves
away
hate-
with it.
basically.
Of course, the
Okay.
elves hate the humans. Their ears are ugly and round.
Round? Who ever heard of round ears?
No, they hate the humans because the humans have been trying to kill them.
That's like having
That's an
round
oversight.
eyes.
Round
Never heard
eye?
of
Come on,
round
that's
eye.
racist! Come on, why you call it round eye?
That was wrong. Anyways.
Sorry.
Have you seen one of my streams? Oh, come on, we're not racist here. We're all nation. All nation, come here. Buy all my stuff. Come on.
I'm seriously about to piss myself. Stop. Actually, speaking of which, I need to go piss. So I'll be back.
You go piss. I will explain Dwarf India. What did you call it? Dwarf India?
Dwarvendia. Although
So it's
dwarf.
All
All
right,
right, now if we
sounds
listen
really-
really carefully out here in nature, we might be able to hear a wild Arlandale pissing.
So dwarf India about like all these dwarves you can't understand trying to do tech support.
I like
That's
it.
pretty awesome, Richard. We hear the toilet flush. You hear that?
Okay.
Exactly. He did not wash his
about,
hands.
So what was that about dragons and Dragonborn?
The dragons, they were trying to go through and genetically modify humans to have dragon's blood into them so they could have some of the traits, but most often, not necessarily saying all the time, but let's just say that generally they were just destroyed because they're like, oh my god, what is that creation that we've made?
Does that mean it's banned?
He did not say that.
Okay. Has the first session actually started yet?
It started last week. No, 2 weeks ago.
Okay. Yes.
Basically, I'm in a bar. Actually, I'm in a room at the inn in the bar. Last I
Okay.
knew, I was talking to the prince and the princess, and we're trying to find the people, the family that destroyed my basically entire village whenever I was like
Okay,
10.
so I'm planning on playing a brawling mercenary whose class is a monk, and I'm not dead set on it, but I am very intrigued by the prospect of being the race Dragonborn.
You'll have to clear that with Arlandale.
If I can't be Dragonborn, I'll just be Halfborn.
If I can't play Dragonborn, I'm not playing. Also, you might not want
I
to be
think I
orcs.
forgot to mute and I may have stepped on my mic.
I heard you pissing the entire time.
Yeah, and you did not wash your hands.
I went downstairs.
I don't care. You didn't wash your hands.
You have
did
a
not
very
deny.
long microphone cable. You did not have enough time to piss and wash your hands, so
Actually, I did that, washed my hands, and grabbed food.
so you washed your hands and grabbed food while pissing. Wow, you're a
messed up.
super multitasker.
Messed up.
No, I pissed. Washed my
All
hands,
right,
grabbed food.
let's just like get off the topic of you pissing.
There were questions to be had about the Dragonborn.
Yes, the Dragonborn. So I want to play a brawling mercenary who is a monk, and I'm very intrigued by the idea of being Dragonborn. Will you allow that?
Maybe if you're a guard for. Oh, wait. I know
It's-
something would be very interesting.
It's
That
not
would actually
necessary,
tie
but
in.
I really like the idea.
Well, the human empire is holding a tournament
Oh, you in this damn tournament.
I love
All
tournaments.
in kingdoms to attend.
Kingdoms mean money.
Yes,
I'm a
there
mercenary.
are
after
money and item
Your
prices.
mom means money. No?
And there is pretty much an event for every skill.
So I'm not without morals. I do not kill women or children. I do allow myself to pick and choose the contracts in which I do, and I am in fact a good character. So I will not be on
It
any
sounds
evil.
like you're trying to go onto like a date site and be like, I am not a rapist. I am indeed a good guy.
Well, when you are an adventurer looking for a party, it is kind of like a dating site, you know.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
I'm assuming that 5th edition does have alignments, right?
yeah.
Okay, I'm planning on playing a chaotic good mercenary that is a dragonborn monk.
It sounded like you said dragon board. I'm really bored.
That why do you think I take the contracts?
'Cause you're...
It's better than Dragonborn, which is kind of how he was made, but that's the point. Well, his ancestors at least.
Alright, so we got
Considering much of the
this...
continent is unexplored, towards the east,
What the hell's the distillery?
there are woods not even the elves live in. There could be tribes of Dragonborn from there if you want.
Input carbonite, output monopropellant, oxygen.
So I can do one of two things. I can either not know my backstory and only what I've been drafted into, or you and I can help come up with my backstory as it fits into your game world.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm trying to do.
I can find out how I fit into your world.
What's going on,
as
Larry?
The story progresses.
And standard shuffling.
Well, for one, it'd be rather confusing trying to bring you in, but it could be done with some very interesting effects. People would probably run away screaming from you at first, as the dragons were known to have nearly wiped out the human race about 2,000 years before.
That's big. Oh, there you go. And they deploy drill.
If the line of the Emperor, anyone from that family saw you, they might realize what you are and have you executed.
That sounds fancy.
Now, if you were proven to be sentient, which you are, then you might be given a chance to survive.
I could be a successful experiment that proved myself to be sentient and of free will, therefore given
And not overly aggressive.
and granted autonomy.
Alright, what do you think of starting off as a royal guard?
I could do that.
Alright. So yeah, which actually kind of fits in with the fact that Prince Alacon's gone missing.
So it is my charge to find him.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah,
I'll be
since-
right back. I have to use the restroom, and I'm gonna grab something to eat real quick before I really dive into this.
Alright. Yeah, I'm eating, going, so no problem.
Which one, Richard? I've made a lot of really large ships. Alright, so this... Hey, mute your mic while you're eating. Please.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't even stuck on roll 20 that I was...
Altitude scoop. Carbonite distiller. Attachment points on the side. Ah. That is gigantic. Richard, that's happened a lot of times too, so I'm just saying.
Belly slung payloads.
Which one am I using? This thing is gigantic. Carbonite distiller. It's too large. Alright, we got this. Well, I'm sorry that your kitty cat tried to attack the screen, but, we gotta move, man. Launch. So this totally isn't gonna do anything, but... You're gonna drill into the, into the launch pad. What kind of materials can we find here? Oh, that's gonna eat up our electricity. How much does that take each time? 6.
Alright, I am done. Sorry about that dream. It was not something that was making any noise.
No worries.
Yeah, everyone, I'm completely new to streaming, so I'm still learning all the etiquette. Well, what etiquette there is. As there's very interesting things said in dream streams. Also, the dream stream, the best name ever.
Thank you. We also have the Dream Stream team, which is the hype team that goes through and hypes the stream. They also could be just the Dream Team, but I think that's taken. Let's see. So we need lots of solar panels.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hello. Also, Dream, didn't a while back you say you were in the military?
Yep.
Or am I thinking someone else?
Nope.
Cool.
What'd you do?
88 Mike, motor transport operator.
He defended this country.
So
That
a
too.
truck driver like my dad was.
But where it went a bit further, I was also TCAM's logistical operations coordinator for the South Korean Peninsula. My reports went up to the president.
25 uniform. New Hampshire Army
Yeah.
National Guard. 34th Rayok in Mosul, Iraq. I was communications. That was fun.
Wow. So I'm surrounded by soldiers. Why is Varian so quiet all of a sudden? I just realized he has not been talking.
He's studying.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry,
He did say he
go
had a
work.
couple major essays. Varian's the only one I cannot hear very well.
I hear him perfectly fine, but that's because I have him in Discord. Alright, so there's that. It's a big mother effing ship. Yep, Richard also was AD and Mike as well.
Richard.
And the YouTube chat.
Oh.
Richard or Ricarded. I call him Ricarded.
My mouse fell and I accidentally hit the big red X. It did.
Radio carbonite drill. Ventral drill assembly.
What level are we starting as?
Out first.
Okay. And are we doing point buy or rolling?
Rolling. I have to answer someone's stuff for another game real quick. Dream, could you explain?
What? Sorry, I can't hear you for shit. What?
Would you like me to use online rolling?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you'll need the, if you go into the mysterious note in the sheet up top,
A sheet up top.
like right by the little chat, then character, then a weird looking one, and the like above the chat in the Roll20. The second little part it says journal,
Yes.
and there's a mysterious note in there.
I see Varion fucking feats, James Dorian, and characters.
You don't see one named Mysterious Note?
No, I see Varion, fucking feats, James Borean. Oh, I see the mysterious note now.
You're welcome.
Mysteriously.
I can literally just grab it and drop on any of your icons. And open it to
So
you.
that it basically you'll copy that, you'll paste it, and it'll come out like this.
That guy just randomly opened it on Dream. Yeah, and you roll 3 sets.
So you
Dream, how
paste
did
it.
you roll that bad?
3 sets take the highest.
No, yeah,
Take
basically you choose the
whatever you want.
highest line, highest set.
Okay.
Dream, how did you roll that bad?
I don't know.
That was bad.
All right, do it 2 more times.
That sucked.
Alright, choose one and roll anything 9 or lower.
I would take your second one and roll the 2 9s.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Roll everything 9 or lower for all of them and then choose. Like you have 3 sets for the first one and then 2 for the second and 1 for the third.
So let me let me get this formula straight. What does the K3 mean?
Keep 3.
Keep so
You drop the
rolling
lowest.
4d6, keeping the top 3.
Yes.
So if I just 1d6
You have to hit /R.
/r.
Here. Yeah, you
No. /r space.
like that.
6. Ah, there we go.
So
Gotcha.
yeah, you roll
Alright,
40,
I
60,
understand now.
Yeah.
Okay, so re-roll the 9s.
9s.
9s are lower.
9s are lower. Okay.
So go ahead and do the first set first. So you could get some
so-
awesome stats.
Damn, on that first roll set, you had 2 8s and a 7 as your lows. Holy shit.
A very fair. Actually, that might make sense for the Dragonborn, but why are you rolling it? Oh yeah, never mind. My brain just died there.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the second set. Let's reroll 9. So 3d6. So just 3d6?
4d6 d1
4d6?
d1.
D1?
Yeah, so if you roll 4 of them at once, so you can, and then you drop the lowest one so that you get, you know, a potential high score of 18 or a low score of 3.
Drop
Yeah.
1. Okay, drop 1. That's what D means.
Yep. And K means keep. So
Okay.
It's
So I
interchangeable.
just have to learn the syntax.
it's
Okay.
pretty simple once you
Here's
get
for
the
the first 9. Got 13.
not bad.
And an 11. Wow, this is fantastic. I feel amazing.
The first line you have another one to roll.
Oh,
Number 3 you had to reroll.
yeah,
First
he
line.
said he was going to just take it on the second one, but so those are going to be for your first line. So we're basically seeing what you would roll on that first set,
Okay.
and then re-roll the second set, and then re-roll the third set for the 9s and lower, and then you can
Okay.
take the
Yeah.
best of those choices.
Since
Gotcha.
all of them sucked.
Alright, so for the second sets.
Well, you got one more. So that 13 will go onto the first set still.
Oh, okay. So the 13 went on the first set, and
If
that
all
one
these
went on.
still suck, I'll roll it for you and hope that my luck's better than yours.
So I rolled an 11 and a 13 for the second set.
Alright.
Third set,
now
you
you-
got 1.
Third set, I rolled a 16. That
Wow.
might not be so bad.
Yeah, but with a 10 and 2 12s. 2 10s and 2 12s.
10,
Here,
12, 10,
I-
16, 16, 12. That might not be so bad for a monk.
If you want to keep
be
this,
honest.
go ahead, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll another set for you. Okay, that one's not very good. Wow. I would suggest keeping that one and re-rolling the 9 and the 8.
Okay, here's the 9. And here's the 8.
Okay, I think those are stats you should keep.
I would
Yeah.
like to keep that one.
Yeah, go with that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I will.
I'm a very generous DM for the most part.
Why, thank you.
And most DMs would have forced you to keep your original roll.
I've had many DMs in the past. Just
Whore.
for reference, it actually doesn't matter what stats you have, unless they are abhorrently lower than the rest of the people in the party, because you can balance the adventure based upon the stats of the party.
True, but I look more role-playing. So,
Well,
Role-playing
roleplay, you
is
can roll
individual.
all 10s for every single party member.
oh,
If
I'm
you-
saying, like,
You just want roleplay.
each stat is important to the role-playing.
Yes.
Trust me, you will find that out.
No, I fully understand that, and I graciously accept your rerolls.
I'm gonna roll one last set to see what. Yeah, I definitely keep the second one that I rolled.
Unless
Go ahead and
unless
keep the 9.
here's the 8 and here's the 9.
That's.
Hmm.
Yeah, the other one's still better. That was amazingly abhorrent. Dream! Seriously, 2 17s? And you get to reroll a 9?
Well, my character's already stacked.
I know. But go ahead and roll for that to see what he gets.
Dash it.
Okay, 10 is like. Yeah.
I like those. Can I keep those?
hit.
20 DK, keep 3? No.
Yes. Yes.
You know those actually worked somehow. You did not break your 18 at all. Okay, let's ask the stream. Guys,
No.
do you think he should keep the overpowered stats?
No. Absolutely not.
I'm a monk. I'm not even
No.
going to use weapons.
Point being.
I'm not even going to use weapons.
Oh, poor baby. No.
Oh.
You keep your 10s.
I'm just gonna use my fist. That's all. My fist will solve every situation.
I am asking the stream, I am bypassing you.
This is before Dragon Ball.
But now here's a note. I like Dragonborn just don't have the tails, and for some reason in D&D they don't have claws.
What?
I picture them having claws.
In Fantasy Craft they have claws.
So yeah, you still have your tail and claws.
Are there feats that allow claws?
I don't think so in 5e. Feats are kind of, they're all encompassing for a few. There's like a few feats that
Okay,
give you some
so
major stuff.
let me just put it this way: as a monk, it actually does not matter, because what claws would give me would have it not be an unarmed weapon and have it not.
I still consider it to be unarmed.
Well, I mean, like technically unarmed, but like it wouldn't do like bruising or bashing damage. Like I don't know how it is in D&D 5th Ed, but like
You can
not
retract your
real
claws
damage.
if you want.
Not real damage, but like physical, like real physical damage.
You can strike with the palm of your hand instead of with the claws, though. So, you can put in 2 different unarmed attacks, one with a palm strike, one slashing with your claws,
Yeah, see if I can pull up.
depending upon what you're trying to do.
I may not be explaining myself correctly. The terms and whatnot. I'm gonna pull up monk.
And everyone in the stream is ignoring my question.
Yes, everyone in the stream, please tell me that I can keep my awesome waffly stats.
Yeah. Actually, they can't see the game because Dream is still playing Kerbal.
Yeah.
Okay, so just for reference,
I will
my
type in
my,
what he-
my waffly stats are 18, 15, 18, 16, 18, 18. And that's before Dragonborn is applied. And remember, I'm not like a fighter or anything. I'm just using my fists. I'm not using real weapons or anything.
And then Dream's face this entire time is just like, I hate you guys.
I stopped listening after I said no. So I'm like, I'm trying to build this ship so I can fly to the moon and not do anything really because I don't think I have all the
okay.
stuff.
With these stats, I could take you to the moon myself.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you're actually more overpowered than Prince Alakon. Which actually makes sense, you are one of his guards.
Yes.
Well,
it
actually,
makes
this
sense.
would also make sense. Now, here's
Stop
the
trying
thing.
to
we would
justify
have
it.
to we would give him a lot of flaws, though. If we allow him to keep these stats. That can be debilitating at times.
I could be a barbarian, and then those stats wouldn't even matter.
Yeah, go ahead and go with the original rules, not the original ones.
Well, I was pointing out the original ones. It was just funny. I wasn't actually I wasn't actually planning on actually using it.
Yeah, we're just
It was
we're trying to intimidate Dream.
it was amusing to think about. However, I have been in a game where all players started with all 18s.
What?
It wasn't as overpowered as you might think because all players had similar stat bonuses. Then the DM could balance the encounters to match. What matters is having all players be of a similar power. Then you could balance the encounters to match the power of the player.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
It does. You can have everyone start off with, well, not once, because that's ridiculous. But like all 10s, you can have an entire party of 10s. As long
Yeah,
as you
everyone
balance
be
the
average.
encounters to match, it doesn't matter. They could
Yeah.
have all 25s and it wouldn't matter, as long as you balanced. Because if one particular player had way overpowered stats compared to everyone else, then they'd walk through every single encounter, and all the other players would be like,
Yeah. It's like, how are you? Dies. But yeah, alright, so yeah, oh, I forgot to give you a character sheet. I was wondering why we were yet to actually fill anything out.
oh, I'm doing everything in Notepad right now.
Oh, we actually have character sheets.
Oh, that's convenient. I'll fill that out.
With automatic macros.
Ooh, I like macros.
Yes, like,
See,
you
and
click
that's
a
where
save,
I have
it
cool little
grows a
stuff,
save.
and I say, "Am I listening?"
Yes.
No.
And surprisingly, he's been doing really good on his listen checks.
I don't want to. I should roll again because I wasn't paying attention.
Well, I'm now gonna have the highest wisdom of the party, so
Yeah, that makes more sense.
My wisdom's at 20.
so is mine going to be. Maybe no, Dragonborn doesn't have that.
So I'm pretty smart. I just don't listen.
I'm not gonna be a Dragonborn
No,
anymore.
wait, what's your
I'm-
intelligence?
I'm gonna be whatever adds to the wisdom.
My int is at 14.
You're smarter than average, but you're wiser than anyone else.
Bear.
Oh, considering the average bear is what, a 3 intelligence?
Probably 2.
Something like that. I mean, a horse is like a 4. Oh, I think a horse is like a 4.
Horses are mostly trainable. Bears are not as trainable. So
Yeah.
they're probably-
Now, horses have really good wisdom.
well, all animals have a very good wisdom. It's the intelligence part that animals lack. Dolphins,
just-
on the other hand, have
yeah.
very good intelligence.
Yeah. Some apes are up there, but they're rare. They're still typically somewhat stupid.
You guys should start getting to the character sheet. That's all I'm saying.
I'm waiting for him to start adding his stats in.
Character sheet. I'm sorry. Mysterious,
Pretty sure I dropped it on you.
Mysterious notes. And
Should be down at the bottom. It says your character name or something like that. like
Why
a
is it
expanded
not
name.
popping up for you?
Well, I see Faye, but Faye it makes no sense whatsoever. It
Yep,
does. It
that's
does
your character.
match 3 of the letters of my name, but it's not my name, so I'm not sure if that's mine.
Just click it.
Why? That's not me. I might as well just click Varion. I'm clicking Varion. Character sheet. I'm gonna start just entering my stats into Varion. If that's as
Would you
close
rather
to
me
my name-
give you the... You know what? Here. Just... Hold on.
All right, you guys do this for a while. I'll be back. I'm gonna just stream. Sorry about that. Just at a point that, like, I can't concentrate when I hear other people just chatting and talking.
Quite alright.
All right, let's see. We need to get to the moon. We need to take temperature readings. So we we need to build our science up for the moon. Do I already have a flight computer on here? Yes. Actually, I think I'm actually gonna shut the stream down, guys, and just go pick on the wife. This seems more fun. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out and joining me. Love you guys. You guys are incredible and awesome. Until next time, I'm Dreamer for 23, reminding you to game happy, and we'll see you all later. Bye, guys.